Hello, YouTube. Hello, McTow. Hello, Red Pill. This is Red Pill in the Wind. To those of you ladies that say that you are the table, okay, so be it. You are the table. But bear in mind, you don't need a table to eat. You know, you can just lay a sheet down on the floor and eat on that sheet. Clean a sheet at the end of the day. You know, you don't need a table to do paperwork. You can find yourself a countertop, find yourself a piece of floor, real estate on the floor. Find yourself on a hardwood floor, you know. A table is nothing more than a convenience, you know. And the way you ladies have been acting, you act like IKEA furniture. Not even good IKEA furniture. If the only thing that I have to date or to procure around me is IKEA furniture, I will eat on the floor. I will do paperwork on the floor. I will buy me a clipboard just to do paperwork, you know, before I ever pick you. You know? I can eat sitting in a chair on a plate with my lap. You know? It makes no difference. A table is just an accessory, a convenience item. It's supposed to be a convenience item. And you ladies are anything but convenient. You listen to women like Beyonce, who had y'all ladies dancing around in circles while she basically stutter step and walked off to a freaking man who she don't even like or respect. Y'all ladies listen to women like Billie Eilish, who will do nothing but to ruin your chances of potential happiness by saying that she's sick of beautiful women dealing with ugly men, or give an ugly guy a chance, he'll think he rules the world. You know? You make it so that you listen to these women that you basically make men not want to try to date. And you do it on your own power. You do it on your own validity. And you gentlemen gas women like Billie Eilish up with your little stupid statements. Oh, I would do this to her. I would do this for her. I would basically bend over and she could use me as a whatever. All she wants. You're up here gassing these women up. You allow Billie Eilish to say the things that she says. You gentlemen allow Beyonce to do the stuff that she's been doing. You allow Beyonce, by gassing Beyonce up, gassing other women to allow her to take that same fuel, and give it to other women, putting it on their tanks. You know? Which basically renders Jay-Z as another simp. You know? You allow the Lizzos to do what they do. You know? You know, and it's crazy. It's crazy. You allow people to say F and F or broke person free or baby daddy free. You allow that. You allow women to say stuff like that. You know? This isn't about this isn't about this isn't about things like this thing is like you gentlemen, men need to learn that they don't need a table. You know? Men need to understand that they're not, as per today's society, they are not the prize. They also need to learn that if they're not the prize, they should not be hunting for the prize. You know? I know that I'm not, I tell you this, I'm not an alpha and I'm not going to claim to be an alpha. I'm not a Chad, I'm not an alpha, I'm not Pookie, I'm not Ray Ray. I'm me. You know? Stop, don't, and those words to me are curse words. Chad, Pookie, Ray Ray, alpha. That was a curse word to me. I don't want to be an alpha. Alpha are first in line to get shot. Chads, they're first in line to get a disease. You know? Alphas are first in line to get shot, and Chads are first in line to get a disease. You know? It is what it is. It's by design. It is what it is. And the alphas are first line to get shot. Betas are just nothing more than they'll sell you out. Gammas will lie and snitch on you while lying to inflate everything, to inflate the story to make you seem like a bad man. That's pretty much what alphas, betas, and gammas jobs are worth. Why would I want to be an alpha so I can get downgraded to a beta? A gamma? Please. Please. You know? I'm just going to be me. Like I said, I don't need a table. I'll eat on the floor. I'll do my work. I'll do my paperwork on a countertop, on a clipboard, before I ever get a table. If that's the type of table that I have access to. And women seem to forget that they want to be so much of the table. Right. I wouldn't even allow women to be at my coffee table. The ones, if I have access to cheap crap tables, why would I do that? That's crazy. That's ridiculous. That's stupidity. You know? Why would I do something like that? And yet, the band played on. As I said, you let women like Billie Eilish, Lizzo, Beyonce do what they do. And don't try to say you don't. A lot of these men will give these women validation. They will listen. Oh, she's only women do this stuff. They know what they're doing. Stop. Don't believe them when they say they don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing when they're on the opposing team's side, wearing the opposing team's jersey, wearing freaking leggings. They know exactly what they're doing. And they do it on purpose. There we go. They do it on purpose. And they do it on purpose. So there's no reason why you say women don't know what they're doing, because it's bullcrap. Every time they go out, they know what their intentions are going to be. When they go to the bars, they know their intentions are to get free drinks off of men that will buy them free drinks. When they go to the club, they know what they're doing, because they got their girlfriends in the background keeping an eye on them. They know what they're doing. They know full well that when they go to the club, their goal is to get drunk off of somebody else's dime. They know when they go to a sports game, it's to basically draw attention to themselves. You know? They know when they go to an airsoft event, it's to draw attention to themselves. A paintball. They know when they pick up the keys to an ATV. Unless they're actively on the hard trails, unless they're actively on the difficult trails, navigating the difficult trails, their intentions are not to ride ATVs. When they go to the freaking thing, to a concert, you know? When they go to a concert, their intentions are to basically get as close to the wow, that was a close one. You almost took that dude's stuff out. You might wanna, you're getting real close there, big fella. There you go. But I'm at a pickle park. I'm gonna flip it around so you can see it. I'm at a pickle park. But their intentions are not to are basically to eat, to get attention, free gifts, free drinks, free food from men. You know? Like I said, I can eat on the floor. I can make a fire pit. I'll make a fire pit. Lay down a sheet on some grass and have barbecue in a fire pit. You know? On the ground. You know, because there's no point. These ladies want to be at the table so bad, well, guess what? It is what it is. I'll eat on the floor. And leave you to somebody else. You allow these people allow men. I mean, men either by choice or by no choice at all have basically gassed these single mothers out. And you know what? The worst part about it is I'm a part of that because I'm working and they take a piece of my income to guarantee a single mother is going to basically have her food, her nails did, her hair done up. Back in the day, women used to do their own hair. Back in the day, mothers would be able to do the hair of their daughter. Fathers would be able to do the hair of the daughter. women would paint their own nails. These nail salons are nothing more than a convenience. These hair salons are nothing more than convenience. Just like I provide a convenience, is try pulling freight across the country so that you don't have to do it yourself. You know? So the more you allow these women to do, the more they'll be able to get away with. Basically, what it is like the date. I'm not taking you to an expensive restaurant. I mean, there's no need. I'm taking you to an airsoft field. You know why I'm taking you to the airsoft field? To see what type of person you are when faced with challenging adversity. I'm taking you to a paintball range. You know? I want to know if you have the capabilities that I need, that I would need or want. I'll take you to a fencing dojo or a HEMA dojo to see what type of person you are. If you have, you know, because it's like, I want to see if you're an honorable woman. You know, I will see if you're an honorable woman. Because HEMA is based on honor. So is SCA, Society for Creative Arts, or anarchism. Basically, where you have swords. Sword fighting. I want to see what type of honor, what type of person you are. And I want to basically have other people watching this stuff. I would only go to a red-pilled HEMA dojo. Where there's red-pilled men. Where they say, this chick, she's pretty honorable. Airsoft, where you get hit, you got to call your hits. If I take you to a paintball range, that's because other people have basically complained to you. And on the airsoft range, and paintball, and basically that's the last stretch. That's the last step. Basically, HEMA fencing, scorecard fencing, or Olympic fencing. HEMA fencing is basically where you basically call your own shots, call the thing that you got hit. Olympic fencing is an electric scoreboard. Airsoft is where you call your own shots. Paintball is where basically you've basically shown yourself unworthy of being in an airsoft field, and it's probably your last chance. You might not even get that. Airsoft field, you basically, paintball field, you already know you done screwed up. That's a first date. That's a first date. You basically, that's pretty much the first date you've got to be. Is an airsoft field and a HEMA dojo. Learn how you might want to learn, y'all gentlemen, if you're looking to date, you might want to learn how to sword fight. You might want to learn fencing. You know? You might want to go in the airsoft range. Because you'll find out real quick that the person you're dating is an honorable person or a dishonorable person. You know? Then you can move on to other ventures. Because if she ain't calling her hits on airsoft, she ain't calling her hits on HEMA fencing, she's at risk. She's a flight risk, and you should leave her alone. If she complains about going to a fencing dojo, if she complains about going to an airsoft dojo or an airsoft field, leave her. Flat out leave her. Don't waste another cent. Don't waste another cent on her. Leave her. Airsoft field is maybe $20, depending on where, $20 to $40. And if you got your own equipment, it's even cheaper. I got my own equipment. It's dinosaur-like, but it's my own equipment. I got my own paintball markers. The only thing you got to go where your specialty is. I'm looking at getting a HEMA sword, a couple HEMA swords, and a couple Olympic fencing style jackets, score jackets. You know why? So when I take her on a date, and she calls her own hit, and it's basically what it is. You got your own equipment. You know. Oh. This is Red Pill in the Wind. Don't get stuck with IKEA furniture. You could eat on the floor. So,